We're about to find out. The Adelaide 36ers looking for a fourth win in a row. The Brisbane Bullets trying to keep their season alive. Davis, Vasiljevic curling through, gets it inside to Humphries, who takes...
Everybody. Now the shooters on the outside don't struggle as much.
3 fouls in a minute and a half for the Brisbane Bullets. Kendric Davis stepping back. No good. Davis races up the floor into the body of Norton, but can't finish. He will go to the line. They played Adelaide on Sunday, where they started in a very similar vein.
That's exactly right. And look, that's all well and good. Push the ball out. They're running down your throat.
But I will say that in those first 2 minutes, besides
6 of 6 from the free throw line in the early going. The Adelaide 36ers, all of their points coming there, and all of Adelaide's shots, bar one, coming from the three-point line.
They're going to go for challenges. They've just been out of position or lack discipline.
Most fouls by any team this season's 28 in a game. Brisbane are well and true.
Three ball. You can see what they're trying to do. He's been shooting the lights out.
43% from downtown, good for third in the league. Beautiful drop off to Davis.
This season. I know they're in negotiation talks for next year for a multi-year deal. It'd be great to see that locked in. It's been sensational.
I think he's
FIBA break, he's been unbelievable.
You know, when he played for Perth and Melbourne United, he was a great...
It's Prather again, another tough shot. Can't connect that time. Dalton's out on the floor for the Brisbane Bullets, who was signed as that concussion replacement player for Tyrell Harrison, as Davis puts his head down at the other end, and then...
Davis gets the rebound. You've got to stop the ball a lot quicker than this. He's the quickest player out in transition. Got a head of steam. So advantage, but everyone is just ball watching offensively. When that ball goes into the post.
Case, quick question. What's the crowd like? I mean, it seems like the guys aren't playing with a lot of energy tonight.
Yeah. More. Starting to get rolling now, Kendric Cook. 16 points between him and Prather.
Wouldn't you love to be on a team where you just have to shoot it every time you touch it?
Kendric Davis coming downhill. Takes some contact on the way through. He's fouled.
That's the only reap.
Norton takes a swipe at the ball behind Kendric Davis. So 4-point lead to the Bullets. As Kay said, it's been a topsy-turvy affair, back and forth, seesawing in the early stages. Vasiljevic trying to cut back into that.
He's only playing 6 players, so the majority are going to be played close to 40 minutes. Good hustle there.
Yeah, some terrific hustle.
But you hear it.
So equal game high 4-point lead here for Brisbane. We've had 9 lead changes. It's never been bigger than 6 either side. Humphries has that one fall off the front of the rim, but he will.
The couple of possessions Adelaide's got side to side, a little ball screen action. They've got whatever they want.
Harrell on the block, outside to Davis. 5 on the shot clock, takes some contact, gets it inside, floats it home.
So quick off the dribble.
2-point game, Friday night hoops in the Hungry Jacks NBL. Davis is off, of course, first of a double-header this season. Slowed down their pace from the opening couple of minutes when they had 5 in 3 minutes, but still fouling at will here, the Bullets. Davis gets inside and slow going offensively for both teams, both shooting under 40% from the field. 38 apiece, Davis, no good. His first game in his NBL career and lit it up in that win for the Bullets. Vasiljevic back the other way, floats it home. That's the play, the youngster. The teenager can't hit the 3-ball. And Adelaide will have the final say. Trailed by 1 at quarter time. Came into this game on a 3-game winning streak. 3 seconds left for Davis, who calmly steps up to the plate and drives a home run to take us to halftime.
Points for the Adelaide 36ers. Kendric Davis has 15 of them. He features in our Hungry Jacks halftime highlights. More of the same from the star import coach.
Yeah, it is. Look, he's a superstar. He's not playing great right now, but he's getting guys involved. He's missed a couple of wide open shots, but that last three, he has to feel good about himself. But he gets to where he wants to. He's so quick, no one can really stay in front of him, and he gets to those spots where he can score the rock.
That's the key, isn't it, Kings?
And it's hard enough to win in Perth anyway, but Perth have lost the last two at home. Man.
Double OT, of course. Kendric Davis trying to get started where he finished.
Just so you know that Josh Adams is still dealing with a little bit of injuries and rehabbing from that. For his time with Tasmania, he's Euro-stepping, jumping off, taking off from deep.
Hit ahead, corner three ball from Norton's well and truly off the mark. Humphries with another rebound, that's his fifth. Davis has 15, 3 and 4. He drops it off to Harold.
Reason to get up and ride this team home. But every time they look like they're going to go on a little bit of a charge, Brisbane have answered back, and then a couple of missed shots like that leaves the door
Of our lives, bro.
Sands in the hourglass. Minute and 5 remaining in this third period. 7-point Brisbane lead. Humphries slipping down and fouled.
Not once looked like they've been locked in.
This is a performance of some real merit from this Brisbane team. Grit and determination on the road, undermanned. 5 of 15 for Davis. Hasn't scored in the half until...
Just flicking a switch, it's not good. Can they flick a switch in the fourth quarter and still probably get a win and get it done nice? Absolutely they can.
Line up. You guys are funny.
Adelaide desperate to hold on to top 6, maybe even slide a little higher if they can. But they've got their hands full here against this very pluggle itself. Isaac Humphrey had input. It was a very composed huddle. They know they're under pressure, but they seem to handle that pressure quite well off the court in the huddle. Let's see what they can produce on the floor.
Well, that's a good start. Out to Vasiljevic.
That's a terrible shot.
There's 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Davis down the other end is fouled.
In under 8. Stay at home on the shooter.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch over the last few weeks the domination of the top 4 in scoring as far as Adelaide goes. The Brisbane Bullets lead by 6. 6.5 minutes remaining.
That's a good look too to Prather. There's a defensive breakdown.
Davis around and out again.
Brisbane have made some huge mistakes in this last 3 or 4 possessions down the floor. On the offensive end, on the defensive end, taking bad shots, going under screens.
East Melbourne on Sunday. Norton misses the first. 80% free throw shooter on the season.
Man.
Snoop Dogg disappointed with the lack of burgers. Who just jacks it with confidence, not with the required touch.
Double now for Smith Milner, 14 and 10.
Inside, tried to force the pass. Davis takes it away, and in transition, he bricks one.
Unbelievable. And as Kendric Cook's ready to check back in, I would have brought him in a little earlier. I know he's got 4 fouls.
Davis getting to the cup. This time.
Get you a little bit closer. Great take from Davis. That was another offensive set. 4th foul in Casey Prather.
Josh Adams.
He goes to the basket, and they blow on him, and he gets fouled. He's all over the people.
Davis, Humphries, Harold, Vasiljevic and Detch, the 5 for Adelaide. Cook, White, Adams, Smith, Milner and Prather. Wide open is Sunday Detch. And finally one goes around. 10 of 14 at the stripe. 6-point game. Brisbane have controlled this second half. Can they hang on? Minute and a half remaining. Davis has got 24.
Good look, miscommunication.
And the touchdown pass from Davis to Harold. 2
Have a look at this, miscommunication. That's a great look from Cook. Davis gets the board and Montrez is gone.
To what? So 5-point game, 21 seconds remaining. And if any team can do it, it's probably Adelaide. They've got the weaponry. Do they have the metal? And the answers, Montrez thinks they might.
Told you we've seen some crazy finishes. Timeout. So let's have a look. This was from the inbounds. Both Kendrick and DJ wanted to look there. Great defense from Mitch Norton. He's been unreal all night. And then Montrezl Harrell stepped up. His only three-point attempt for the game. I'm trying to inbound.
It'll be a 3-point game, 10 seconds left. Where does it go?
It's going to Kendrick. He's going to take it himself.
Can he own the moment here?